If you're going to the beach and you want something that is both comprehensive and minimal, this is not like 7 products and you're good. No, no, no. I am somewhat of a minimalist and kind of a natural kind of makeup wearing person, but I need options. So if that's up your alley, you're gonna enjoy this video. So the first thing I'm gonna get into is sunscreen. Absolutely must have for your makeup bag. I'm using this ultra fluid one from La Roche-Posay, which has 50 SPF. I like it because it's a liquid formula and it sits well underneath makeup, and that is very important to me. Speaking of base products, the Bodyography Clear Foundation Primer. For coverage, I'm using actually a concealer, oddly enough. By the way, I do have a full packing video link towards the end of the video and also in the description and in the cards. I used the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Circles. I have been loving this stuff. I will tend to apply it around the mouth, under the eyes, and just anywhere I need to kind of even out my skin tone. And because I tend to get a tan when I travel, I mean, as most people do, you need something that's a little bit bronzy, but that you can sheer out and place in the center of your face if you don't need wild coverage. If you need more coverage than that, definitely bring your foundation of choice for a trip, but bring something a little bit darker so that you can adjust the coloring situation, because the last thing you want to do is be wearing a foundation that's too light for you while your body is all tanned. Like, that's not a cute look. Top actually has a little brush on there, so it's a dual purpose kind of a knick-knack. And I also am a fan of using my fingers to apply makeup, but I do bring a good 7 brushes when I go on a trip. 7 or 6 brushes is usually enough. Most are eyeshadow brushes, and then 3 for complexion products. I brought a cream highlighter. This one is the matte cream color base in Shell. I have been using the heck out of this guy. For blush and bronzer, because I did not bring a bronzer. What? Oh my god, she didn't bring a bronzer. No, I did not. I brought the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick in Formentera, and this is actually almost done. Like, I've been trying to pan this for a while, but I apply it with a brush. I tend to use anything from Real Techniques, really. Oh my gosh, the name of this brush actually rubbed off, but it's slightly slanted. If I need to do some setting, or if I want to soften the edge of my eyeshadows, etc., I use a powder foundation. This is the 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup with SPF 15 from Pure Cosmetics, and it's actually a sample size that I got in a kit. This sample size is 4.3 grams, and I'll bring one of these highlighter brushes from Real Techniques, just tap in here, and I can use that to soften the edge of my eyeshadow look. I can also use it to set any concealer or just any areas that I feel that will get oily throughout the day. I'll even use this before the beach as well. For brows, we've got 2 products here. I brought with me the Marcelle Accent Eyebrow Crayon. I've used this as an eyeliner as well, no problem at all. But for the most part, I use it to fill in my brows just a wee bit. And I really like that it has a spoolie on the end. It's handy to have a spoolie when you're on vacation. This is the volumizing pomade from Merit, and it's just a brow pomade. I really like this. So this is something I like to chuck into my makeup bag. Of course, when we're talking eye makeup, we cannot leave without eyelash curlers. I absolutely need this. I find that with age, my eyelashes are getting straighter and straighter, and they kind of just point down, as opposed to before they would be like all up and perky, but it is what it is. I have the Shuamura curlers here, but I also have a couple of cheaper ones that I tend to bring with me on vacation because, you know, the pain of losing expensive anything on a trip is just annoying. And for eyes, I am pretty minimal here. I've got 5 products. The first thing I have here is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and in the sample size. Anytime you have a sample size, bring it with you. I like to bring an inexpensive quad with me. You can bring something more expensive if you like. If it's something that's, you know, $30, $40 range, not the end of the world if you break it. But I happen to really like this quad because the colors they're what I like to wear. This is a one and done quad, and the size is optimal for travel. So that is why I bring this guy. And I tend not to wear too much eyeshadow on a beach vacation or a summer vacation for the most part. I tend to focus more on complexion products and making sure that my lips look good. I like to bring a kohl eyeliner because you just never know. They're very practical. You can smudge them out with your finger and you can pile eyeshadow on top of it and make things look a little bit different. I like something a little bit colorful, but you know, not necessarily brown all the time. I have a liquid eyeliner because I'm a fan of wearing a flick. The Pixi by Petra Lash Line ink. And to be honest, it's running out on me. It's actually drying up. For mascara, I brought the Clarins Super Lift and Curl mascara. Now this isn't waterproof or anything special like that. I do not wear mascara to the pool. It's just not a thing I do. If it's daytime, I'm wearing complexion products and something on the lips, but nothing too extravagant. In the evening though, and after swimming, I am going to put on a mascara. I'm gonna go through the essential makeup brushes that I bring with me for my eyeshadow looks when I'm on vacation. A catch-all fluffy brush that I solely use for blending and or only with light colors because I like to buff things out and make sure that things are well blended. Blending eyeshadow for just in the crease. And sometimes I'll also bring my Makeup Forever one that I use on a slant actually to just stick in here. An angled brush to line your lower lash line, even your upper lash line. At the bare minimum, you need a blending brush and an angled brush. Everything else I can kind of do with my fingers. Everything will be listed and linked in the description box down below, by the way. Lips, you guys, I am such a minimalist when it comes to this. I used to be the type of person to bring a bright red lipstick with me on my trip as well, but then I realized I never wear that stuff. What I have a tendency of wearing is this Annabelle lip liner in blush over top, either the Merit lip gloss, actually it's a lip oil in Pink Beat, or, because sometimes I'll wear all three at the same time, the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Berry. And that's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. Everything that I mentioned just now is what I'm wearing on my face right now. And this is more of a nighttime makeup look that I would wear. I also like to bring with me a mist, some kind of a dewy mist, or if you need something that is going to prevent you from getting hyper oily, then bring yourself a setting mist that is especially for oily skin. I was using a sample size of the Laneige Cream Skin Mist Balm, and I really like this. If I have a beauty blender with me, I'll dampen it and then just pat over my makeup, and that kind of makes it look a little bit lived in, a little bit more natural. If not, just with your fingers, like just tap. That helps kind of melt the makeup into your skin and makes it look really good. I just want to show you guys what it all looks like in a smaller makeup bag, the size of it. Let me know what your travel essential makeup products are in the comments down below. And if you haven't seen my packing video and you liked this video, you will definitely enjoy that one. So click it, it'll be linked on the screen. See you in my next video.